Your attention, please.
What is shaking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Friday Forecast Disney Style. So, the month is winding down now. There's not a whole lot going on at the parks. So let's just jump right into this, shall we? So, the Matterhorn is set to reopen on Friday. A week from today, the Matterhorn, at least hopefully, is supposed to reopen. I'm super stoked. I love the Matterhorn. I hope everybody else is as excited as I am. That's the only Disneyland refurb that's going on right now. Well, obviously all the other stuff that's closed because Star Wars Land, but Matterhorn's it. It's supposed to reopen on Friday. I'm stoked. DCA, the only thing closed is Corndog Castle, which has no reopen date. I guess you can count Disney Junior's closed for refurb, but that's like getting a whole remodel. So I don't quite count that. But if you are expecting to see Disney Junior, remember it is closed. This weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, is the Dapper Day Expo at the Disneyland Hotel. On Sunday is the actual Dapper Day inside of the parks, mainly in Disneyland, not so much in DCA, but definitely in Disneyland. So if you guys are going, dress as dapperish as you can just to fit in. It's really fun, it's really interactive. Everybody, when you're dressed up, everybody just, it's like one massive group, just instant friendships. Because you guys are all celebrating the same thing together. Your dapperness. So remember, this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, is the Dapper Day Expo at the Disneyland Hotel. If you want to know more about that, a couple videos ago, I went all into detail. Sunday is Dapper Day. Again, it's really neat, really cool. Check it out. If you guys are going to the park, be ready for Sunday Dapper Day. So be ready for higher crowds. Dapper Day equals bigger crowds. So Disneyland released yesterday, at least I believe it was yesterday. I don't think it was Wednesday. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday, they announced, and I'm super excited, Space Mountain is coming back. Now, before you guys all jump to conclusions, Space Mountain never went anywhere. But it became Hyperspace. It became Hyperspace Mountain. That is now going away. June 1st, the original, I can't even say the original. Space is coming back. Normal Space Mountain is returning June 1st. I'm stoked. Ashley's stoked. A lot of people I know are stoked. Nothing against Hyperspace. I love Hyperspace Mountain. I think the overlay is awesome. I've just ridden it so many times now. I'm ready for MySpace to come back. Not that MySpace. Not that MySpace. I don't like that MySpace. I'm ready for normal Space Mountain to come back. I'm excited. So, guys, there's really not much else Disney news-wise. The only thing, and the biggest thing I want to talk about is first, FANTASMIC. FANTASMIC is set to return, as you all know, this summer. They don't know when this summer, but it's at some point this summer. They've released what they're adding in to FANTASMIC. So they're going to add some Tangle characters, Lion King characters. What else are they adding? More Mickey. More Mickey. The character himself, the live character that's actual performing. They're going to add more of him, and they were also putting in Pirates of the Caribbean. Just from that, I'm pretty certain, and I know I watched Fresh Baked, they talked about this. They're pretty certain Peter Pan and Captain Hook are most likely the first casualties to fall to the new Fantasmic. Obviously, you need the boat, the ship, to do pirates. So that means you can't do Peter Pan anymore. So that'll probably go away. There's talk that the whole Pinocchio scene is going to go away, and that might be replaced with Lion King, for example. Tangle, it'll probably replace one of the prince and princesses on the floats. I just hope they don't touch Jungle Cruise. My bad, Jungle Book. See, I was close. Jungle. I was close. So that's about it for the parks. Kind of. I want to touch on something that Disney released at Star Wars Celebration in Orlando that all Star Wars fans should be excited about, whether or not you can afford to go, but you should be excited about this new release, this new thing that is coming to a Disney park. In Walt Disney World, they are right now doing a poll to add a Star Wars hotel that is going to be basically look like a starship that you will stay on, and it'll be part of like a package. It's like it's a resort in its own, because it'll be a 2-night all-inclusive resort that has everything, and it's supposed to be like a LARP. If you don't know what LARPing is, it's live action role play. It's supposed to be so immersive that they give you one park ticket, one park admission for a 2-night stay. That's how much they want you to spend in the hotel Starship. Stay there and interact with all the really cool, really neat features. Now, they've released a couple facts that could possibly be there, and it's personal interactions, which means there's going to be characters roaming around this starship, you know, throughout this little mini resort. There's also going to be lightsaber battles, lightsaber training, can't really say that, lightsaber training, fight training, they called it ship excursions, ship exploring, which I think is kind of cool. They're also going to do personalized secret missions. This right here is telling me that they're going to track you. Whether it's like a magic band, which they already have in Walt Disney World. It could be like a magic band. It could be some other kind of like tracking chip that lets you personalize your resort adventure. You can join the Rebels or the First Order. You can choose which side you're going to be on, and that's going to depict your experience at the resort. I think that's really cool. Now, don't want to get ahead of myself. So they're going to do all that. They're even talking about robotic butlers, robotic droid butlers. That'd be awesome. Actual robots delivering your food, delivering your drinks. I'm so excited I can't even talk. Delivering your drinks, delivering your food. And I'm not sure if this would be like a room service thing, or that'd be kind of hard. I can see it being like a restaurant. You go into the cantina, you put your order down, probably on one of those little kiosks you see at like Chevy's, Chili's, those kind of things, those little like iPad things you enter, and a robot will bring that out to you. I think that would be really cool. Now, one other feature that I was wondering before I looked up some of this information, is this going to be like a standard hotel room? I mean, yeah, it'll look like a ship, like you're staying inside of a spaceship or a starship, however you want to call it. Will it just be windows that open up to the outside world? No. Your window options will be pool, atrium, garden, that kind of thing. Or it'll be interactive galaxy views. So can you imagine like a porthole or a window that makes it look like you're looking out into space? I mean, can you imagine just be like, Mommy, look, there's a planet. And it literally looks like you're in outer space. I think that's so cool. I mean, that is really, really cool. Now, there's only one downside to this resort. It's going to cost roughly $900 to $1,000 per person, and each little living quarters supports four people. If you didn't get that, four people per room, I think they say per accommodation, but it'll be per guest is $900 to $1,000. I don't think they've come up with a set price because they're not 100% sure that this is happening, but since there's concept art, you can look up concept art for this resort. So since you can do that, I'm pretty certain that this is gonna happen. So for all you Star Wars fans, start saving up, because this sounds like something really cool. Also, now that they've released this, and it kind of sheds some light on our Star Wars land here in Anaheim, in Orange County, in our Star Wars land in Disneyland. Because the whole thing about flying the Millennium Falcon, and they've also kind of said all this at the Star Wars Celebration. If you haven't seen those videos, go on YouTube, just type in Star Wars Celebration Orlando 2017. And there's tons of videos, different panels. It's really cool because it's also the 40th anniversary of Star Wars. They have a whole bunch of different celebrities from past movies, the new movies, different panels, something to check out. I highly recommend it. But they did discuss about flying the Millennium Falcon and how you fly the plane, not the plane, fly the ship, the Millennium Falcon, the ship. I will respect it. It is the ship, the ship. Depending on how you fly it, it's gonna change your experience at the land or in the land. You get off, you might, if you crash, well, you'll always make it to your destination, but whether or not how you make it there is up to you or up to your crew. They wouldn't say that personally you'd be driving, but I'm taking it you have one driver, a few people shooting, a couple people's doing hyperspeed, things like that. You'll work as a team. They said you will work as a team to reach your destination. They didn't say what the destination was, just to reach your destination. Now, they said that if you don't land right, you could damage the Millennium Falcon. And that there might be some guest characters, celebrities, that come up to you after you exit the attraction and approach you about damaging the Millennium Falcon. And as they were talking about this, the president of Star Wars decided to make a Wookiee noise, sounding awfully like Chewbacca. So maybe they're hinting that somebody like Chewbacca would come up to you and confront you about your horrible landing at your destination. So now that we've seen the Star Wars Land Resort, they're going to integrate that whole system. Maybe that is a little kind of welcome mat to what we could expect to see at Star Wars Land and Disneyland. I think that'd be really cool. It sounds really cool. I mean, that's really detailed, and that's some high-tech technology. And just, I can't wait for 2019 when Star Wars Land opens. This is just making me more excited. And just for one more little going away thing about Star Wars Land, they mentioned this at the panel, and this is the last thing I'm going to say in this video about Star Wars Land. They're saying that Battle Escape, if you've seen the construction videos, I know I talked about it a couple times. I showed the construction. The big structure that's being built, the big one, is Battle Escape. And I don't remember if it was just an Imagineer or if it was who exactly said it. But he said that this is the most futuristic ride they've ever created. That this is the most high-tech attraction ever created. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm super stoked. 2019 couldn't get here soon enough. But until then, I will settle with just FANTASMIC coming back. FANTASMIC is my favorite thing at the park. I can't wait for FANTASMIC. And on that note, guys, I'm going to run. Let you guys all get out of here. If you're at the park, tell Mickey I say hi. And until later, I hope you guys enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your week. No weather this week because I wanted to jam pack it full of all this Star Wars information. So again, tell Mickey I say hi, tell Minnie I say hi, tell everyone I say hi, and I will see you all a little later.